and organic peroxides, poisonous and infectious materials, radioactive materials, corrosives, miscellaneous. And I could still remember the mnemonic we had that we came up with in Fire Academy. So every guy F's for only P really can minutes. I can't remember P and I can't remember C. Corrosives. Anyway, types of radiation. So we have alpha radiation, beta radiation, gamma radiation. In some cases, we have neutron radiation, which is really, that's like Marvel movie. Not complete science fiction, but very deadly. That's like nuclear bomb radiation. All of this is nuclear bomb radiation. So alpha radiation, we have large radioactive particles with minimal penetrating ability. Stop within a sheet of paper. It can block it. Then we have beta radiation. Small radioactive particles that can penetrate skin, be ingested, inhaled, stopped with respiratory protection and protective clothing. Gamma radiation. So the most dangerous form of penetrating radiation can produce internal and external hazards, stopped with a large section of concrete and lead sheets, but not completely. Time, distance, and shielding. This is self-protection, so all of these matter as far as exposure to radiation. I'm still stuck on my mnemonic. NFPA 704, the global harmonized system. We have hazmat zones, hot zone, the site of contamination. Then we have the warm zone. This is the contamination reduction zone. We have the safe zone when there's no contaminants, or the cold zone. As far as tox terms, LEL, lower explosive limit, and then UEL, the upper explosive limit. IDLH, immediately dangerous to life and or health. So if there's a fire in a building, let's say this building, look at this TV. What do you think is inside of this TV if we heat it up to about 1500 degrees? It is going to give off lithium, plastic burns, cyanide, carbon monoxide, petroleum, unburned products, carcinogens. All of that is going to erupt just from this TV, let alone this paint on this wall. This is a commercial building, so I mean it's kind of fire retardant. The carpet, that's going to burn. Definitely the IKEA glued table and sheets. All of these polyurethane materials, and what else? What is it made out of? Petroleum products, basically. Like there's so much crap that will burn once that anything catches fire. That's why you don't run into a burning building, because it is a immediately dangerous to life and health IDLH. The lower explosive limit, that is the lower limit of saturation or temperature or pressure that is needed for an ignition to happen, for explosion. And then the upper is whenever it is not too lean of a mix of pressure, volume, and temperature, all of that it will also erupt. So if it is within these two spans, so the upper and the lower, if it's too lean and you have too much gas, like where it can't even ignite because it's in the upper limit, all right, well, that's good at least. But if it drips any lower, boom, explodes. And then if it's too low, there's not enough gas to create an ignition. Terrorism targets. Public buildings, major infrastructures, historical buildings, divisive businesses such as abortion clinics, etc. Self-protection, we talked about this. Time, distance, shielding, yeah, same. Hazardous material classification, so we have health hazards for blue. Can be lethal. Serious permanent injury is 3, can be lethal is 4. 2, temporary incapacitation or residuality, that's 2. And significant infection is 1. 0, ordinary combustibles, no hazard beyond. Flammability hazard, 4, rapidly or completely vaporize and burn readily. 3, it ignites readily in ambient conditions. 2, ignites whenever, I don't even know what that says, heated. When mediumly heated. 1, require preheating or ignition. 0, will burn under normal circumstances. will not burn under normal circumstances. Then we have 4, instability hazard, may detonate or have an explosive reaction. 3, shock and heat may detonate or cause a explosion reaction. 2, violent chemical change and elevated temperatures. 1, unstable. I don't know what that says. 2, normally stable. Then we have special hazards. We have oxidizers, water reactiveness, such as potassium. Potassium. I think potassium is just straight potassium. Simple asphyxiants, things that smother you. I'm so over this. All right, levels of PPE. So we have level A. Highest level, this is a full-on encapsulated hazmat suit, including self-contained breathing apparatus, SCBA. That's what we wear without the full yellow 2319 suit, basically. But we wear the SCBA. So level B, highest level of respiratory protection, lower level of skin protection, SCBA, chemical resistant clothing. That's turnout gear that we have. Level C, used during transport of contaminated patients. So you'll have a face mask, chemical, splash suit, coveralls. Level D, work uniform provides minimum protection. That's what we wear 99% of the time as firefighters. Oh my gosh, are we done? Please be done. Thank God.